All right, everyone, we are Vente, the app for real life. So I'm Nikhil. This is my team. Brian, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Brian.
I'm Alex.
I'm Nick.
And in a nutshell, Vente is an app that allows people to interact with each other. We do this by providing a platform for people to discover, create, and take part in different events around them. So what we thought when we were first developing the app is what makes us different? Why can we be different from something like Facebook events, for example? And we found out that the main thing that something like Facebook event lacks is that it doesn't have the one-on-one interactivity that Vente has to offer. And we offer that through features such as following friends and allowing yourself to see what they've been up to. You can have private events in which you invite people one-on-one to do certain things with you. And we also have different features, like we have the ability to ride share through a group chat that we implemented into each event, and we have Uber integration. Some other features we have are tags within each specific event so that you can attribute each event, and we also have a bump feature in which you can basically take a past event and take it back to the top if you want to do it again. So our audience, we're currently aimed at just UF students. We actually require that the user signs up with a UF email, but in the future we want to expand to more communities, preferably colleges. So we had a lot of technical challenges going into this, mainly with our APIs. We used Uber, we used PubNub, which is a communications-based API for our chat, and we also used Facebook API. So as for the future of Vente, we recognize that it's quite a large application and there's a lot of potential features we could add, but what we want to add in the coming future are a check-in feature, a specification of interest directly within the user so that a user can be notified if there's events around them with similar interests as theirs. And we also want to work with businesses so that the businesses can advertise their events directly onto Vente and benefit both the user and the business. So next thing, we want to show a short video that showcases what our app does and the basic walkthrough of it.
There we go. Okay, there we go. So we're just going to sign up. We're going to use Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes to make a fake account. You enter generic information, phone number, your email. Your email is going to serve as your username. And we have alerts in case that you try to sign up with a username that already exists. We can sign up with Facebook. We can see all of our events based on location and time. So the events that are going to happen soonest are actually at the top. We can search by our tags. So let's say I want to look for food and drink. Those are all my events that are food and drink. We can switch our tags anytime, clear it, start over. Anytime you want to join, you just swipe it to the left, the whole table cell. There's our detail view. We can see all the people that are going. We can see invited. Here's our messaging. We use the PubSub model, so we have with PubNub, and so every time that the channel recognizes a message, it attaches it to our table view as a new cell with their name. So it's all live messaging inside of the app. In the future, so you can follow profiles. You can see everyone that's following you, everyone you're following. We can go to their thing. So those are all events that you have joined. Anytime you can leave your event, and it goes back to the beginning. We can edit our profile. We can have a cover photo profile, and then we can integrate Uber. So in a second, I'm going to click on Uber. The thing about Uber though is they actually require to they need to review our app. So before we can make requests on their behalf. So I'm just going to show you the login and then what happens once you type in your password and stuff. So then after Uber accepts our app, inside that group messaging you saw, we have a little car button at the top in the nav bar, and you can click it and it'll be like, hey, do you need a ride? And you click yes, and then it sets the start location and location. And then I think you're missing. Just stop. Let me show you what it looks like when you create an event.
Like for a little further.
More.
More.
In the back? In the middle.
Yeah. It goes like to curry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us a second. Okay. So here's what it looks like when you create an event. Okay, so you set the name of the event. You can set the date. So a calendar pops up, you pick the day. Time picker pops up, you select your time, PM, AM, hit OK, slides back down, set your description. And then at any point when you hit, if you hit done too early, it alerts you, says, hey, you can't do this. If you want to search Yelp, you can search Yelp inside. The whole view slides up, searches Yelp, returns the results. You can select your own image instead, so we just selected our icon. Set your tags. And then the feature we have is private or public, so you can actually set to private. You can invite people that you're following. So if it's private, it won't show up in the Explorer, it'll only show up in the My Events. And you actually can't, time? Okay. So you can't message in the group message unless you already joined the event. So that's it, thank you.
All right. Now we go to 2 minutes for questions from the judges.
Did you say you use the Facebook API?
Yes, you can log in through Facebook, and that returns the profile picture, the first name, last name, and your friends. So in the future, we're going to have it return the events that you're going to, and if your friends are in the app already, then we can have you automatically follow them.
So it totally depends on Facebook. So if I create an event that's private, but I don't want to show up on Facebook.
It doesn't post anything to Facebook. It just allows you the option to log in through Facebook and get your events from Facebook, so that you don't have to like go back and forth.
But if I selected that I'm going to an event, does it update Facebook to show
No.
that event?
No. Yeah, everything's local on our app.
Did you say that you can download events that you're going to on Facebook onto the app?
No, the future task is we pull in the events and then populate that. Yeah.
How do you said you use tags for some of this stuff? I didn't see that feature in there where you're adding tags.
It was in the create events. When you scrolled down under public private, you had like the food, drink,
So they're predefined tags.
academic. Yeah. So yeah, they're all predefined. So you can select those. And I think in the very beginning, when you have the search bar, that thing fades in, and you can select which tags you want to search based on.
And also, if you look on the Explorer view, you can see like in that blue box, those are the tags that we're using.
Yeah.
Was the Yelp integration hard to do?
No, it wasn't too hard because one of the projects we did for CodePath was integrating Yelp. So it didn't take too much time to like fit it to our needs. Yeah. The hardest one I'd say was Uber, because the only thing we had experience with was OAuth 1 and Uber is OAuth 2, so it's just a little different to like kind of relearn some of the stuff.
Questions? All right. Great job, guys.